Tonight, President Donald Trump has renewed his threat to close the U.S.-Mexico border to stop the immigration crisis.
I'm ready to close it. If we don't make a deal with Congress, the border is going to be closed.
According to government statistics, the U.S. does some $600 billion in, much of it crossing by land. Tonight, Texans who would be directly affected by the shutdown are also bracing for the fallout. Border reporter Oscar Margain is in El Paso tonight with the possibly devastating consequences.
It's my truck, my trailer, so if I'm not moving, I don't make any money.
The cargo Mike Mathewson was supposed to load onto the back of his trailer and haul 2,200 miles to Canada has been delayed in Mexico for 2 days now.
Sitting here just costs money.
The recent reassignment of customs agents to help Border Patrol with the influx of migrants at the border is slowing down legal trade and travel.
47,000 pounds.
Mike worries closing the border will only make things worse. He can't go back to his family empty-handed.
My income provides for vehicles, a house, all the utilities. So without my income, everyone else is without.
El Paso and Ciudad Juarez, like most cities along the U.S.-Mexico border, are interdependent. What affects one side impacts the other.
Right now, walking is 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. And mostly it's 10 minutes.
Bridge wait times affect millions of legal travelers like U.S. citizen Birsa Mejia, who commutes every day from Mexico to the U.S. to go to work. He says he and his co-workers are worried that if the border shuts down, they could lose their jobs. Right now, they're considering sharing an apartment in El Paso in the event it does happen.
What are going to do, because also to live here in the U.S. is very expensive. You know, to buy a house, all that, we cannot afford it.
Is that why you live in Juarez?
Yes.
Yeah. And if you're stuck in Mexico and can't go back to work?
Well, that would be very bad because we don't earn the same, you know?
Approximately 5 million jobs in the U.S. are directly tied to trade with Mexico, according to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce.
Downtown Bridge, as it's called.
John Varela with the Borderplex Alliance says virtually every single business across the country will be impacted.
So we need to take a deep breath before threats are made and to understand the consequences that such a closure would mean to the American economy.
Now, many people here agree that the border needs to be secured, but by the same token, they say that border communities and the millions of Americans with jobs tied to Mexico should not be used as collateral. In El Paso, on the Texas-Mexico border, I'm Oscar Margain reporting.